Where I'm headed with this piece is I'm going to, with this black background, I am going to do a spiral on it so that it looks like a galaxy in space. But I want to be careful how I build up my layers. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've got the black roughly where I want it, I am going to take some medium and do the base layer of what I think will be my spiral. Then I will fuse that. What that will do is, as I build layers on top of it and fuse, it will help protect this bottom layer from getting mixed in with all of it. So think of the medium layer as a bit of a protective layer. So right now I am just outlining where I think I want to go. And it's going to be a big spiral. And then I'm going to fill in with the medium. When it first cools, it has kind of a whitish, but that's going to be covered. And as I continue to fuse on top, this also is a way of marking out my area for future layers. And you'll see that I'm dropping little bits of hot wax everywhere. I get so intent on what I'm doing, it just happens. It can also be, you'll notice I'm wearing long sleeves. It can also be a good idea to wear long sleeves because you're working with so many different hot things. You can burn yourself easily. So do keep that in mind. And when it comes to fusing this, I'm going to fuse very carefully. When you read about it, you'll say fuse gently. I was saying earlier that you can, I have some medium on this palette, so I'm just picking up the extra drop just right there. I was saying earlier that you can fuse using heat. You can also fuse just setting it out in the sun, in a hot sun. You'd be surprised how effective that can be, or even putting it under some hot bulbs. It takes longer, but it works. And I have it on a lower speed. I'm just heating enough till I see it looking wet. And I have to keep it moving. If you don't keep it moving, you can actually kind of burn your board. Not that you can't recover from that, but it just takes longer then. Which means I've done it before, so one of the beginner things. Woohoo! Kind of looks like Milky Way there. Okay, I'm going to let that cool, and then I'll start my next layer of color.